And already from Cobra, let's start the countdown for game number 1. 19 going for a Sunwell, but those misdrops are gonna be very hard to recover from. He's down at 548. Ooh, that lumbar dependency on the right side. Oh, that was a very risky placement. Tapping on the right side, and he couldn't get the lumbar over. He's down at 440. Ooh, Cobra with a very bad misdrop, and he's down at 261. So this is game number 2 to AF Mirror. Ooh, Cobra with a very bad misdrop, and he's stopping out at 180. This is a chase down for AF Mirror to 181. There he goes. Tetris for AF Mirror, and that's good for game number 3 down, but that misdrop on the L doesn't look good, and it looks like Cobra is not recovering from this, stopping out at 240. AF Mirror at 335 is already good to the right, but now left, but now he does. His Tetris ready, he just needs a lumbar. Ooh, this is not looking good for Cobra. Cobra in trouble, and he's not recovering from this, stopping out at 432. AF Mirror takes game number 5 and the set. Alrighty, let's start game number 1. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. 6. Mr. Fag failing to get the lumbar over, topping out at 448. This is a chase down for Morlando. Morlando needs to get 449. He's dependent on the lumbar, gets the Tetris. He's still alive, but couldn't get pieces over to the left, topping out at 410. Morlando is still in the dig. Very rough start. Oh no, these misdrops on the left, both sides for Morlando might be very rough to recover from, and he's stopping out at 59. No, that misdrop. He's losing control of the board. He's not getting the Z over. He's on a 391. Mr. Fack is good for game number 3. Oh my goodness. No lumbar. And it looks like Morlando gets a lumbar. But now he needs to reach the left side to clear all this mess. He can't, and he's stopping out at 42,000. So with this, Orlando will remain in Division 5. Very unfortunate top outs. And Mr. Fack remains in Division 4.
Alright, blue players are ready. It's starting. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Similar starts for both players, but Mel0n differs on the long bar. The bar for Bendy went column 1, for Mel0n went column 7, I think. I can't count very well, apparently. Maybe I can, and I'm just not confident. Either way, Mel0n, a little bit of an awkward start, having to take burns instead of Tetrises, which isn't usually what you want, but all is recoverable this early in the game. Oh, it's raining again. Off and on all day. Very cool. Classic British weather. So 144 for Bendy versus 67,000 for Mel0n. So Mel0n having a rough start, but if the game decides to, yep, there you go, ends the drought just as they open the well, which is a rarity. Mel0n has frozen, so we're not sure. I think Max Out Club just does that. We'll see if it unfreezes. But at the currently frozen position, Mel0n is behind by an increasing number of points. Currently, then there we go, unfreezes. So 98,000 is the current deficit. We'll call it 100k, round it up. I need to close my window a little bit. Ooh, Melon. But Bendy as well. Both players top out at the same time. Okay. I think there was something in the seed. There was something in the seed there. Wi-Fi would make sense as to why it happens between both. Anyway, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Melon this time having a much nicer start. No burns yet, 2 Tetrises. Bendy on the other hand, having to take some burns. But now there's a drought, very cool. And that's going to mean both players are going to be taking burns, not just Bendy, so I guess things even out a little bit. Melon still with about a Tetris lead. Melon is dirty Tetris ready, but not getting a bar just the moment. There's one. Very cool. 127k. Retakes the lead. Staying with this dirty Tetris setup. It's working for now. 4 off the bottom. Or 3. I don't know. Yeah, they are 3 off the bottom, but that means the bottom of their stack is row 4. Melon in a dig, still ahead in score for a brief moment, but as I say that, Bendy does take the score lead, half a Tetris ahead now, and scoring another Tetris brings it up to 1.5, would you believe it? While Melon having to burn. Looks like a drought is forming in the seed, so... And it's quite a long one, there we go. Back-to-back bars do give Melon a little bit of bail. Melon still digging away. Does score a nice triple there to nearly reopen the right side. Bendy with about a 50,000 point lead, scoring another Tetris up to a 70,000 point lead. Transition is coming up pretty soon. Both players... Well, no, not both players. The average of both players' lines is past 100. Bendy's only at 99. There we go. Both players at or past 100 lines. Mel already out at 115 nearly. Bendy facing another short drought. Maybe it'll be a long drought. Nope, still just a short one. One Mino off getting back-to-back Tetrises, but it's alright. 400,000 for Bendy versus, well, now 425 for Melon, but they are ahead in lines, while Bendy, he is behind in lines, and now actually ahead in score as well. So Bendy's potential into transition is about 50k higher. Melon having to take burns, but Bendy hasn't been able to get every Tetris available, I don't think, either. Melon with a long bar dependency on the left side of the board. 6 high left, shouldn't be too difficult to tap, and gets it over. Bendy transitions at 490, so yeah, about 50,000 point lead here. Melon scoring 2 Tetrises in quick succession, some very nice bar timings there. Bendy in a pretty awkward situation here. Beautiful survival, okay. That was lucky, but very cool. Setting up an unnecessarily dangerous Tetris here. And gets it. Bendy is a menace with Das. I don't know how he does this. Melon is in the lead score-wise, though. 1 Tetris ahead. Pace-wise, behind, because full level ahead in lines. But, nonetheless, a pace lead only matters if you actually score it. And we don't know if that'll happen. Bendy at 630, Melon at 650. Bendy, rough situation there, got some digging to do, means that probably not going to be a pace lead for much longer. Even if he survives, which looks challenging but not impossible. Because Bendy is incredibly good with Das. But Melon goes for a center well dirty Tetris, down by 35,000, and just doesn't get the bar in time, has no way to burn because the board's too flat, and wow, okay. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Different starts there. Only did the first 2 pieces the same. Always fun to see. Bendy with a very tiny score lead, half a single. Bendy in a lot of trouble here, actually. This looks pretty bad for Bendy. Bendy is done at 25,000. Slightly too aggressive there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. And they've differed in the start once again. Though, they did do about 6 pieces the same this time. Bendy at 71,000 is behind, because Mel0n hasn't burned yet. Mel0n with a very solid start. Has taken one burn now though. It is 2-1, and yes, I can't add them. Mel0n still only one burn at 40 lines. Pretty solid pace. Hello, Marts. Bendy scoring a Tetris, well, simul Tetris even. Bendy one Tetris behind. Scoring another one there though. Mel0n was not able to score Tetris with that bar, I don't think. Though maybe they were, I'm not sure. They are at different points in the seed. Honestly, for all I know, they're not even on the same seed. But the starting pieces were the same, so it would be weird if they weren't. It'd be quite the coincidence. Bendy got a little bit of a funky tuck setup on the left there, but filled it in nicely. 350k. Scoring another Tetris up to 374. It has actually taken the score lead, not the pace lead. Oh, Bendy with the miss drop. Missing out on what would have been the pace lead, possibly, for the first time this game. Mel0n still with a very solid pace, 420,000, nearly, at 83 lines. There we go, 420k, very nice. At 84 lines. Ooh, misdrops the bar, that's unideal, but gets another one. That solves the issue nicely. And another one, 466. Bendy, in the meantime, 432, has got the board clean once again. Both players at about 100 lines, so transition coming up in the next minute or so. Actually more like minute and a half, because pre-transition usually takes about 6 minutes. Oh, Bendy's left side is very bad. Though he does have plenty of ways to burn this down. And that Tetris is the most ideal way. 486 for Bendy right now. Mel0n at 560, so on pretty crazy comp pace. I'd hate to play against that kind of transition in comp. Unless it was like Mart's getting it. Then I'd feel safe, I could probably chase it down. Bendy going for a dirty Tetris here into the transition, and it works. That's wonderful. And Mel0n with a 630 transition. Mel0n with that Tetris goes all the way up to 660 in level 19, so close enough to a 100k lead for Mel0n right now. And doesn't look like they have any plans on slowing down. Though the game may. Oh, there we go. There's a misdrop. That'll slow them down for a little bit. Probably until mid-level 21 at least. Though can go for the center well, and beautiful. Only took 3 lines to clear that up, more or less. Very cool. A little bit bailed, but sometimes you gotta take gambles in this game, and when they pay off, feels good, man. Bendy, on the other hand, whatever his gamble was that ended up in that situation, probably a misdrop. Isn't ideal, given the situation. So pace-wise, Bendy back by about 100,000. Mel0n just entering level 23 now, with a couple misdrops though. So this is now a dig situation. This is a probably won't 1.1 situation, but ooh, probably gonna top out, even 789 top out. That means Bendy just needs one more Tetris. Just needs to get 790. Bendy playing the long game. Managed to survive the real weird situation on level 22. Looks like we'll just line it out here. And there it is. Bendy is good for the game. 3-1. Three, two, one, Tetris. Sorry, I was away for the briefest moment, and in that time they had already started. Yes, it is. I literally just have Cookie Clicker open in the background as my music for this stream. I think it's an innovative and useful Restream strategy. I'm currently at 109 septendecillion cookies. There you go. Bendy with a misdrop. So we're going to have to clear out this roof burn sort of thing that's now not quite a roof burn because he's a build on top of it. And yes, Cookie Clicker music is nice, it's chill, and it works as background music. Despite Bendy having that weird roof burn situation earlier, it's pretty even score-wise. 3,800 point lead for Mel0n. It keeps trading back and forth, because Bendy is a couple pieces ahead in the sequence. That was an interesting one. Bendy scored a Tetris with the first of, or with the second of the 2 bars, and Mel0n scored it with the first. Nice flat burn from Bendy. Mel0n may have to resort to some burns here. And yes, that is what is going to happen. Bendy with a Tetris there. Oh, misdrops the squares. So sad. But Mel0n, more sad situation called Big Dig halfway up the board. So, you know, could be worse. The quadrillions, wow. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a matter of time, that's all. It's not a game of skill. Unless you're like speed running. And even then there's a lot of luck involved. Luck into 2 golden cookies at once that have really good stacking buffs, and then you'll be in like the sextillions in no time. And then repeat infinitely until you're in the numbers with 100 zeros or whatever range. Mel0n Tetris up to 399. Corian plays it. I know. Corian does speedrun it. It's basically just jitter click simulator at a speedrun level though, innit? Like, learn which upgrades you need, jitter click, and get lucky. They're the only 3 things you need to do. Oh, Mel0n with a hang on the left side. Done at 405. They were going for the center well, but it just didn't work out. Bendy is good for the game, the match, and the playoff. So Bendy will be your newest Div 3 player, which I will be interested in seeing. I want to see Bendy against more high-level players. So, thanks for watching. Let's go find a raids target, shall we? Tetris Poland is streaming in Polish, so yeah, we'll not go with that one. But also, I don't know, no one else is really streaming, so... Oh, there's someone doing 3-2 on Let's raid the person doing 3-2 B-type. Flash raid. Don't know if you're going to sign up for Div 3. Boring. But also fair. Don't have to. Alright, let's go.